So what's up everybody, good morning. I actually am up and I have everything ready to go for today. Ready to go! But I'm actually cleaning the house because it's been a second since I cleaned the house and my mom's coming over today, watch Vicente. And I know that if I leave it that way, it's gonna stay that way, and I refuse to watch it just get worse. Yo, what's good everybody? On my way to work now. Closing today, and you already know how I feel about closing. I hate it because then I have to watch my son as I leave the door and my mom gets to watch him and I don't. But I was just gonna touch subject really quick on something that was brought up to me by one of my subscribers. Well, now one of my subscribers, which is really cool, and then somebody who just ended up watching the LP video. It is one of the toughest things that you have to do in building a team. It at times feels like you're conforming to them to build them, but everybody learns at a different rate of speed and everybody reacts differently to every leader. It just really depends. Have you ever worked with the store manager that you really don't want to work for, or a boss that you really don't want to work for? You get into another environment and that boss is awesome to work for, but all of the people that you work for are now the problem. Those kind of things happen because it's really hard to get synergy once you have a huge or a larger amount of team members or people that are have been set in their ways. So to be the new person and to build somebody from the outside in is really difficult. And one of the things that I was trying to explain to one of my viewers is that at times we could not really realize how we're acting towards somebody. And it isn't always easy to get to where you want to go when you can't realize that. And we talked about this, taking feedback. But the thing that I never talked about, and the thing that is more important than any of those things, is having an accurate self-assessment. And it's not a shot at yourself when you sit down and realize, okay, you know what? The way that I'm acting is not going to benefit me. The way that I might have said that is not going to benefit me. The way that I am being every day is not going to benefit me as much as if I were to come at a different way, say this a different way, react a different way. It is the true sign of a leader, somebody who is able to take feedback, accurately assess themselves and react in real time, and build bench talent, build a team. It is the true sign of the an ultimate leader in a retail store, in any kind of environment, the restaurant, I'm trying to think of all the field, the grocery field. It is the true sign. It's how you stick out the most. It is how you take over a store. It is how you become the unspoken leader of a store, and then in turn take over that store through, obviously promotion, right? But you have to be able to do those things first, and sometimes it's a struggle, and sometimes it is difficult when you don't realize it's happening. So one of the things that you might need to do is just think about those things, talk to other people, but tell them the truth. When you're able to tell somebody the truth about how it is that things are, you're able to get the best feedback that you can possibly get. It's why I always tell my DMs, why I always tell my LPMs, my DLPMs, my RVPs. It's why I always tell them that, you know what, I want to tell you guys the truth, because then I know that the answers that you're going to give me will benefit me in the store. And it's one of the appreciations that they always tell me that they have of me, is that, you know what, I know that you're always going to tell me the truth, so I'm not worried about that, Vicente. This is what I need you to do. So it sucks when somebody lies to you or somebody modifies their truth for their benefit, not realizing that it's not really benefiting them. So just think about those things today as you go into work, or as you're at work, or whenever you watch this video. When you're trying to be a leader, are you taking feedback? Number one, are you reacting in real time to people's feedback, of whether it be body language, whether it be the way that they respond to you or react to you? Do you think that people really have a buy-in even if you're not a leader, do they have a buy-in to when you're in the building? Like, do they believe that you really want it, and that you're hungry, and that you're knowledgeable, and you're all of those things? Do they really believe that? And then accurate self-assessment. Are you accurately assessing yourself and making sure that you're in tune with what it is that other people feel about you? Are you really observant to the way that you talk and treat people? Are you able to catch those things in real time and be able to react and then give them something that's better than the day before every single day? You know, like, that is a flipping hard thing to do, but when you are able to do that, you can become a great leader. And those two things alone will set you beyond so many other people. And when it comes down to sitting in front of those people, and like, I'm in an interview and I'm interviewing somebody for a promotion, and I think about those things, like, can that person take feedback? Do they accurately assess themselves? And are they, above all things, all of the other things that our channel means? Like, I look for these categories when we talk about promoting somebody. And if you're able to really fill in all of those blanks for me, I'm talking about you are beyond ready. In my world, you are promotable. I'm trying to think of how to put this, but you are promotable in any sense and form, and you are more likely to be promoted faster, even if the expectancy or wait time for that promotion is later on down the line. So just think about those things today, and I'm gonna think about those things as we drive to work. Yo, what's good, everybody? So we're checking back in on my way to Ralph's, I think, because I'm gonna get probably like some fruits or vegetables. No, probably like fruits for Vicente. And then I'm gonna put that drone up in the air. I just want to test it out in an area where it's more open. Looks like Vicente wants some water. Do you want some water? Use your words, dude. Use your words.